Good evening, and welcome to Fairytales from Deep Within the Wood. Today I'm going to be reading this fairy tale, which is called How a Tiny Thing Became a Big Thing and Then a Tiny Thing. Here we go. Once upon a time, when time was very young, there was nothing. And then there was a tiny thing. The tiny thing was very tiny. The tiny thing had no hair. The tiny thing had no teeth. The big thing said the tiny thing was the cutest and the sweetest tiny thing they had ever seen. The tiny thing made a lot of noise. As time passed, the tiny thing became a small thing. The small thing had teeth. The small thing had hair. Not all tiny things became small things. Not all small things had teeth and hair. When it was a small thing, the small thing began to learn the rules. The big thing said what a good small thing the small thing was. After more time, the small thing became a little thing. The little thing learned about numbers. The little thing learned about letters. The little thing learned more rules. The big thing said that the little thing was doing very well. Some little things didn't understand numbers. Some little things didn't understand letters. That didn't matter. After more time, the little thing became a medium thing. The medium thing knew the numbers. The medium thing knew the letters. The medium thing knew the rules. The medium thing thought it was a big thing. The big thing said, "No, you are still a little thing." The medium thing did not like that. After more time, the medium thing became bigger, but not as big as the big things. The bigger medium thing knew how to use numbers. The bigger medium thing knew how to use letters. The bigger medium thing knew how to use rules. The bigger medium thing made mistakes. The big thing said, "You see, you're not a big thing yet." After more time, the bigger medium thing became a big thing. The big thing played with the numbers. The big thing played with the letters. The big thing played with the rules. Now it was a big thing. The big thing could do anything. This was the longest time. Sometimes the big thing obeyed the numbers. Sometimes the big thing obeyed the letters. Sometimes the big thing obeyed the rules. Sometimes the big thing ignored the numbers. Sometimes the big thing ignored the letters. Sometimes the big thing ignored the rules. Sometimes the big thing said that tiny things were cute and sweet. Sometimes the big thing said that small things were doing well. Sometimes the big thing taught little things numbers and letters and rules. Sometimes the big thing told medium things that they weren't big things yet. Sometimes the big thing made mistakes. Other big things were busy being big things. Sometimes the big thing did better than other big things. Sometimes the big thing did worse than other big things. It didn't matter. They were all big things doing big things. After more time, the big thing found it was forgetting the numbers. It was forgetting the letters. It was forgetting the rules. It didn't matter. Some big things had forgotten long ago. Some big things didn't even get this far. The big thing had no teeth. The big thing had no hair. The big thing was becoming a tiny thing again. Once upon a time, when time was very old, there was a tiny thing, and then there was not.